Uh-oh. Pixel Dan's got access to the back. And I'm not even supervised right now. Whoa.
Something falls back here, no one's ever gonna find you.
I know. Ah! Pixel Dan just gets lost in Toy Federation. Just so much stuff. It's like I don't even know what to focus on because there's just so much stuff in here. I am back in Greer, South Carolina at Toy Federation. Yes, the Toy Federation. I've done a few toy hunts from this amazing store already in the past, but I'm really excited to be back out here again. About every other year or so, I get the opportunity to visit Toy Federation because Ryan brings me out for Retro Toy Con. It's one of my favorite toy conventions every year, and in preparation for that, it's always fun to come over to Ryan's store, say hi to Ryan and all the other great guys working here, and of course, do a little bit of toy hunting at the store before the actual convention begins. So Christina is with me this time, and we're gonna go ahead and start off by just checking out the floor, seeing what cool toys we can find here at the shop. Bum bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum. We're back. Back again. Do you remember the last time we were here? You found all those magical collection figures.
Yes, I did.
Now this time we have to look for Vinylmation figures. You think we're gonna find any?
I don't know. I'm not expecting to.
No?
I mean, it'd be awesome.
Dang, I'm already seeing like some Dungeons and Dragons in here that I need. Ooh, there is a couple Dungeons and Dragons in here that I need. Also, this Battletoad is pretty obscure. Gizmo is rad. Oh, look at these. Look at these. I want those two back there. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. All those turtles back there. Look at all that carded stuff back there. Ooh, hey. Nice. Some carded D&D there too. Ghostbusters. So yeah, I see Ninja Force Storm Shadow over there. Some Joes. It's Crystal Ball, everybody's favorite G.I. Joe figure. That's the way I understand it, at least. I love this place. Love this place. Do I have what? The Swan? It's Enchanta. I don't have a loose one. I have a boxed one. I have a boxed one, yeah.
That turtle playset?
Turtle in a turtle. I don't have that one specifically, no.
It's got the little pieces.
It's really cool. That Bebop, I love that Bebop. Ooh, hey, there's a camouflage turtle from the Next Mutation line, that Donnie back there. Sweet. Oh, there's that turtle tank, that Argentina bootleg turtle tank. It's fun. Oh, man. Oh, that's a really nice looking Righty. I've been wanting to get a really nice LJN Piper. Look at that Mean Gene. Some of the bendies down here. Andre, Coco Beware, Valentine. A bunch of Hasbros up here. Some good ones, too. Brother Brutai over here with the Clippers, two of them. Owens up there. Nice. Boy, there's something about these vintage Micro Machines packages that are just so nostalgic. Micro lights. I remember these. The ones with little headlights. I think I had a couple. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, turbo wheels. Awesome. Yo, are you making fun of John Cena?
No, I just can't take him serious with that hat.
You don't even understand. That is basic thugonomics, Stina.
Sorry.
Basic thugonomics. Word life. You did it. You found them. What's in here?
I bet you this is Mary Poppins.
Oh, that definitely looks like it's from Mary Poppins.
It's just an artist one, but it looks like it could be Mary Poppins. I don't want to knock everything down. Yep, I knew it.
Oh no, you're gonna break everything. I'm telling. What is that?
It's glasses. This is a beard.
Oh,
It's just an artist one.
that one's wild. That's the clock from the Haunted Mansion.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah,
baby.
that's just an artist one, but yeah.
And then that is from. You have that
I
one?
believe I do.
Is that the from America Sings
Maybe
or?
I don't.
That's definitely
I thought I had
from.
an American.
You might have one of those, but I don't know.
And then this one, Pirates.
And that's from Pirates. Yep.
They're all artists, yeah.
Yeah, but these are definitely based on attractions.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
definitely
this one's-
Pirates. That's definitely Mary Poppins.
I wish I knew what
That beard one is weird. It's a weird beard. That's his name.
Trying to even think, like I was like, oh, but it's got glasses. I was thinking maybe it could be like some type of dwarf.
It's like
but-
ZZ Top.
Yeah. It's got pants on the back.
Oh, wow. Is it a kilt? That's weird.
I feel like I need to
Interesting design.
Look it up.
Are there
see.
any others hidden up here?
I don't think so.
No? Did you find them all?
Yeah, I found them all.
There's a lot of stuff going on over here. We're at the Scour Ryan's store. Where's the Disney?
There's a whole bunch of...
Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, of course, as I mentioned, Ryan is preparing for Retro Toy Con at the time that we are here at the store, so a lot of things are being packed up to be hauled over to the convention. And, well, it's pretty cool looking at some of the amazing items that he has for sale.
It's like dungeon. I don't know if mine has this, though.
Well, mine definitely doesn't have that. That's awesome. Also, mine... Oh, this is cool.
Well, it's good just for this. That's why paperwork's so important.
It shows all the pieces.
Yeah. Look how many screws, and these screws are so industrial.
I know, because they're
bolt-like.
real screws.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like big metal screws. And it's super fragile. Like that is broken on mine. Just by like falling and hitting the ground, it shattered. I was devastated.
So, yeah, look at these. So, right, these.
Yeah.
And then these are just whatever you call these. It's Home Depot. It's not.
It's totally just got like, what are those called? Like the wing nut screws, right? Yeah. And then like the whole inside is just like this sheet of cardboard, which is cool. Like the artwork on it's awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic.
But it's so funny how like even like this they're supposed to stand on this. And look at this. It's like it's just this flimsy piece of cardboard that they're definitely not going to stand on. This guy's hard to get. Yeah.
It's so cheesy.
Yeah, it's a little finger puppet that
It's Arthur. That's true. He voiced him. Arthur Burkhart, baby.
and then you got the spider puppet too, right? The big yeah.
Yeah, so
It's cool. Yeah, look at him. Mine, I've got this, but mine doesn't have these like stickers for the eyes. It's just, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the kid that had it originally peeled them off or something.
yeah, because I don't think there was a sticker sheet for this set.
It probably just came on it like that, but it's a cool play set.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Cool play set. Little fragile, but it's cool.
It's
Big.
The funny thing is, this is the one from parents.
Did you know did you have this or know anybody that had this like back in the day?
I didn't know this existed. Till
Same. I hadn't.
years later.
Didn't even know it existed. Look, I can't even stand it back up now. There we go.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have.
Yeah, I didn't know it existed either. This is totally a thing I discovered as a collector.
A civilization dies, but its secrets are preserved in a mysterious place called the Hive. Now, good and evil sectors battle for those secrets. You'll control the monster Nar, the giant destructor ball, the booby-trapped bridge, the secret laboratory. All the defenses left by the ancients in the mysterious Hive. Sectors by Coleco.
Uh-oh. Pixel Dan's got access to the back. And I'm not even supervised right now. Whoa. All right, now this is where things get fun, because when Ryan invites me to come over to the store, he always says, go check out the back room. Yeah, we're gonna do back room digging at Toy Federation. Get ready, we're gonna see a lot of cool stuff. Redneck Rattler, nice. So, I didn't even realize that they changed the shape of these at some point. I much prefer that style over these. These look bad.
Major tip hazard reporting. Stronghold targeted.
Oh,
Attend.
nice. Oh, wow. Here's a... This is a bin. I bet not a lot of people have a bin of figures that's titled Commando, Schwarzenegger, Rocky, Over the Top, Stallone. It's like an all Schwarzenegger, Stallone bin of toys. Oh, yes. Look at that, look. It's Clubber Lang, Mr. T. There's too much. I can't handle it. There's too much. This is a smaller Commando figures. These are pretty uncommon. It's pretty sweet. Apollo Creed. There's Demolition Man Stallone, which I always like to point out that that's New Adventures of He-Man with a Stallone head. He even has the H on his belt still. The armor, the body, totally recycled from He-Man. I love it. It's a good bin. It's a good bin of stuff. You're not sending me to the cooler? Yeah, I am. Serpentor air chariots. Just a whole bin
Those things are everywhere.
of air chariots. They are everywhere. We run into air chariots a lot. That's why he's got a whole bin of them.
We run into them at
Antique stores constantly. Yep, you're right. Man, there's just so much cool stuff. G.I. Joe Watchtower, Rattler. So, like, look at this is all pieces for various, like, G.I. Joe vehicles. Rattler, Watchtower, Sky Striker, Swamp Fire, Weapons Transport. That's amazing. And so, like, he just keeps them all sorted back here so that, you know, as more of the stuff comes into the store, he can complete things and put them together. I think that is so awesome. Oh, these. I remember these. What is the company that makes it? So these were totally sold at dollar stores. I remember specifically buying these from the dollar store in the late 90s. And they're very similar to the style of, like...
Is that an American Gladiator?
No, so they're pro wrestlers, but they're generic wrestlers. Although this guy looks so Lex Luger, it's ridiculous. But, you know, they're very similar in style to, like... I would almost call them like a mashup between the WWF Hasbros and like a Masters of the Universe body, almost. Because, like, that guy is clearly like a Lex Luger. This guy's clearly a Hogan. But he's got, like, Macho Man type colors. Well, I mean, it's still red and yellow, but, like look at the bandana and the Fu Manchu and everything there. These are amazing. I haven't seen these in years.
With that mullet.
That mullet. So good. So good.
I feel like this red one, is badly painted because it looks like he's got like a bra on. I don't know. Because
yeah, sure. I bought this figure and painted him to look like me when I was backyard wrestling in the 90s. Yes, backyard wrestling. We all did that in the 90s. Obviously, as somebody who went on to get proper training, I don't condone backyard wrestling because it's dangerous, but I'm not going to pretend like I didn't do it with everybody else. And I bought that figure and I painted it to look like me. It's ridiculous, but that's what we did. Mask. Oh, this one's Willow. Willow. Look. How cool. There's some polybagged in here. Look at all these. This isn't a Willow toy. This is a Chapmay line. I think it was called Dragon Force. I actually have one of these at home. I had a carded one of these, but these are, speaking of dollar store toys, these are more toys I used to buy at the dollar store. They're cool. So the very first time I came to Toy Federation, Ryan took me to the back and showed me around and we got to dig in some bins. But things have changed quite a bit in the last few years since I first came to this store. And it turns out that he has a lot more space now. Like, a lot more space.
Are we? Yeah, you can go all... This is all different.
Yeah, I was going to say everything... Oh, man, look at all this.
This became like a... Well...
It's like all like modern stuff.
So, this
What's up,
stuff,
Cody?
This stuff used to be behind the registers. And
Yeah.
we tore the walls down. Then the middle row that was in here, which was vintage parts.
Yeah. I was just looking at all those, yeah.
And then everything that was in here...
Oh, yeah, wow, this looks completely different now.
Yeah, all the shelving that was all the way around.
Yeah.
Is gone, and then this, what's in that room, behind the registers, this row is there.
Okay.
Then everything else that was in here.
Oh, and then you got a room this way now, too?
So this is what we opened up, but I wanted to get this open for shoppable. And I don't have time.
So this is going to become part of the store eventually.
That will.
This will.
That will.
Awesome.
And then this is where...
Oh my gosh.
So this is new.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have this unit. I had B and I had C.
Right.
And now I have A, B, and C.
Dang.
And
look at you, man.
I didn't want to lug everything all the way out the front door and all the way around to go in the door. Let's just put a hole in the wall. And then I bought all the shelving in advance, tried to map it out. I could actually get one more row in here if I need to.
Oh, wow.
And then, so then this is, and there's some, but I mean, I have stuff I guess I got to get to, but this is like Power Rangers, this Sectars. I mean, there's some order to stuff. This is Ghostbusters. But I mean,
Mighty Max.
I just need time.
Look at all of this.
Yeah.
It's never enough time, right? Never enough time.
Well,
Look
the
at
thing
these
is,
Dino Riders.
it's just not like you work at Target and you go to the back and you get your barcode and you scan and you got, well, 7 more shirts and it says put it in row aisle 7A.
Right.
And then they just walk and put, like, this might need 3 parts and then I got to clean it and then I might not have the part.
It's a very different beast than just working at Target, right? Like
you could discolor the parts, don't match.
Yeah.
And you try to have the best, but I mean, but then there's still more box stuff that this isn't even going to retro. Yeah, look at that.
I love him. I love him. Look at this dude.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is stuff we haven't even touched. But yet we'll have, but yeah, you can go.
Let's do it.
Any which way, walk around.
Let's look at all these toys. There's so many. Oh my goodness, this is wild. I still need one of these. Demon Ranger, the evil enemy, the killer, the terror. It's wild. What's this?
Black Star.
But there's totally some D&D toys in there too, or at least there's a Hook horror in there. But yeah, it looks like the rest of this is Black Star. Black Star is good stuff. $6 Million Man. Oh, D&D, Chris Star. I hope he's okay. I'm gonna look at this. Oh man, seriously, there are just bins and bins and bins of toys everywhere. And I'm seeing all these labels, all these different toy lines, things that I collect and that I know I'm hunting. And I can't help myself. There's certain bins here that just need to be dug through to see what treasures I can find. I don't know if he's even got any of these out there. Yep. Oh my God, these...
Awesome. You hear crack.
Yep. We're just gonna knock all these shelves down. Okay, I'm gonna find some room over here. All right, this is me digging through bins in the back. Oh, these are those Hasbro Conan figures. Wow, look at all the D&D in here. Oh, cool. This is one I need. I want to find one that's, I don't know. Oh, let's see. He's got the dragon. That's a crystal dragon. I do have this at home. I do have this at home.
But you don't have the wings, right?
I don't have the wings. So I just noticed he's got. Yeah, see, this one also doesn't have wings. It does. The rider's in there, and then Warbow is in there too. It's still really cool to see. It's a nice Crystar. It's got the sword and the helmet. I need both of these. This guy doesn't have his wings. Although
This one does.
this one does. Oh. Ooh. Hey, there's some parts to the Fortress of Fangs playset in here. Like this skull, I need that skull. And I think I need this too, because that goes to this goes to that top part. Ugh, wow. It's Crystar. Oh my gosh, look at just a bag full of D&D weapons. Oh man. This guy's cool. Ooh, that's a good D&D figure.
That face.
Yeah, look at that face. Man, there's some good stuff in here. It makes me wonder too, with like this bag of parts, like I wonder how much we could match up for some of these. Maybe if I just sit back here and match up a bunch of figures for him, you think he'll like pay me in toys?
Before you do the time, you should...
Before I should spend the time doing it, I should go,
Yeah, you should find out.
That's wild. And there's some seriously good. Some of these guys, I never see them anywhere. Look at this dude. So
He's
cool.
interesting looking.
Right? This guy's great. This is from this. See, this should actually be in the Black Star bin. This goes with Black Star, but that's such a cool. He should have like the little horns right here, but I have this guy at home. It's a really good, great ride-on. Very He-Man style ride-on. I know. I don't think Ryan usually sells parts. That's like a thing here. He doesn't usually sell. He likes to keep his parts because he likes to complete vehicles and playsets and stuff when they come in, but never hurts to ask about some things while I'm digging around. All right, there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. I'm going to try my luck with these guys. We're going to at least ask about them. I'm curious. But I need Feldspar. I need a complete Warbow and these guys. I don't have either of these. Okay, you gotta show everybody this. Do you see this pile of Castle Grayskulls back here? This is unbelievable.
And it goes down.
It's all the way down here? Yeah. Yeah.
And there's some back there in the back corner too.
Some in the back. We'll have to go look at those too. And you can see some of them he's got like baggies with parts in them and stuff. So I would assume that they're various levels of completes. And I would assume like as he completes them, he puts them out for sale. I know I don't want to like dig in them too much just because this is kind of nuts, but like Like, for example, I can look up here and already spot like some variants, because like that one looks like it's broken too, because like the hole is going through it. And then we always talk about, man, so many of them are missing those floor pieces for the top towers. But I always talk about too, like how the paint job on Castle Grayskull can be so wildly different from castle to castle. And it's like you almost want to like go through here and look at all of these just to see the various levels of overspray, like the blacks and the greens, and to see how different each one is. And then I'm always looking at Castle Grayskulls while I'm out too, because the very, very early production runs of Castle Grayskull had a much more deliberate black paint deco, because they used like a mask. So it was just the eyes and the nose here that was painted black. So if you ever see a Castle Grayskull that's like that, that means it was like first run Castle Grayskull. Mattel very quickly got away from that as a cost saving measure, because it was easier just to tell them to like do a nice black overspray, which is why they're all so different from each other. They're so unique. But if you ever see one that's much more deliberately painted, there's a good chance it's an early run. And so I'm always looking at them just in case, just in case. Double snakes. Where's this pile of Grayskulls?
Go right back there.
Back here? Back here?
Back there.
Oh, they're over here. Oh my goodness. But see, like, look at this. Like, on this one, you can see they put a lot of black on here, and the black goes all the way up here on the top, like the crown piece. But just looking at this one right next to it, they didn't paint the black up here. They were a little bit better about doing, like, just right here over the eyes and the nose. But still, like, those earlier ones are even more deliberate than this. Like, it is literally, it'll just be inside the nose and the eyes on those earlier ones. But it's so wild, because essentially, like, every Castle Grayskull you get is unique. It's uniquely painted. There's basically no two Castle Grayskulls that are the same, because of the way they did that paint job. It's kind of fun, actually.
Something falls back here, no one's ever gonna find you.
I know. Ah! Pixel Dan just gets lost in Toy Federation. They find me in a couple months when they're digging, looking for a piece for a toy out front.
They just find you when it starts smelling.
Oh, no! Man. Just so much stuff. It's like I don't even know what to focus on, because there's just so much stuff in here. Wow. I love this. This is the tour bus. It opens up into a stage for the rocker turtles. It's one of my favorites. It's so cool.
How old are the stickers on most of this?
Yeah, that it's pretty common for a lot of the stickers to get peely like that, especially on Turtle. Turtle stuff has a lot of stickers, because there's always all these random ones too. And sometimes, like, if you're putting your own stickers on, the instructions don't necessarily tell you where a lot of these types of stickers go. So a lot of times you'll find those just kind of like haphazardly all over the vehicle. It really depends on the kid or their parents on like where they put all those stickers, right? It could be totally different depending on which one you get. The back room is unreal. The stock that they have at this store is incredible to witness in person. And I'm really thankful that Ryan allowed me to go back there and bring you guys with me, just so you can see. I mean, it's just so cool to see the way everything is organized. And one of the things that Ryan is so good about is he likes to make sure that everything in his shop is in the best condition possible, complete with as many pieces as possible. And that's part of the reason he organizes everything the way he does, because he's always keeping those parts, knowing that at some point things are going to come in, he's going to be able to piece things together and complete it so that you as the customer can get the best possible item. But that results in what we see with the amazing stock there. Of course, he's also running an amazing convention, so it always helps to have all of this amazing stock. As always, massive thanks to Ryan and the incredible staff over at Toy Federation for hosting us and allowing us to check things out, do some backroom digging. If you are ever in Greer, South Carolina, you absolutely need to go in and check out Toy Federation. Heck, they're on YouTube, and you probably already know that, and you probably already watch it, but if you're not already, go watch the YouTube channel for Toy Federation so you can see what it's like running a toy store like this. Now, Stina and I found some pretty cool stuff, so my friends, it's time for the haul. Of course, you saw there at the end, Stina did find a bunch of those Vinylmations that she was after, so we picked those up. And as for me, well, I lucked out, and I was able to pick up those Dungeons & Dragons and Crystar figures that I found while digging in the back. So for the Dungeons & Dragons line, I was able to pick up this amazing Good Destroyer? Look, one of the things about this Dungeons & Dragons line is I often find myself not knowing how to pronounce the names of these figures, but this is Strongheart's horse, and I was so excited to find this one in there. Really happy to get this one to go with my Strongheart figure. Much like the Nightmare horse that goes with Warduke, I love the way the saddle works on this. It's very similar to like the Tauntaun from Kenner's Star Wars line, where you can see the saddle actually has Strongheart's legs molded onto it, and there's like a hole that the figure plugs into. There's even a little sheath on there so that you can put his sword, and I love the way these horses look together. Very cool stuff. And then I also grabbed Dragon? Look, it's another name that I don't know how to pronounce, but it's a figure that I didn't have yet. And I just gotta say, I am so happy with how this collection is coming together. The LJN line of Dungeons & Dragons figures has been one of my favorite things to be hunting down and adding to my collection. And the same can be said for Remco's Crystar line, where I picked up Feldspar and Warbow, which were two figures that I was missing from the Crystar lineup. And much like with the LJN Dungeons & Dragons line, I am loving the way these are all looking together, and I'm going to keep going. These are two lines that I definitely feel like I want to complete, or at least get a really, really good, strong representation of them in my toy collection. I love them. Such great 80s nostalgic fun. Really cool stuff. Guys, thank you for joining me for this brand new episode of Toy Hunting with Pixel Dan, and the first episode on the brand new dedicated channel. Look, I'll be honest with you guys, it's a bit nerve-wracking launching a brand new channel from scratch, especially since I've been doing this whole YouTube thing for well over 15 years at this point. So if you enjoyed this video, the best way you can help this channel out, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. We need to let everybody know that this channel is here so that we can keep it growing. New episode of Toy Hunting will be airing here on this channel every single Saturday. And of course, massive shout out to all of my supporters over on Patreon. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so very much, and until next Saturday, happy hunting, my friends.